Tamki tuji saji resa tong janji metu daji bonjomba serji lembo taura jubike saji jabo chela chansa lo. Kongi tuji nyerzoni tawa tamchi pangbisar tambi chine tonzibi. Kodam de la chansa lo. So, touch delay. So today I'm going to give a teaching, short teaching online. So the topic is no self, no problem. So this topic from the Lord Buddha's teaching, no self, no problem. I really like this topic. It's a very simple but very meaningful, very, very meaningful. Almost everybody knows the cause of our happiness and the cause of our suffering. So mostly we looking for happiness from outside, like the beautiful weather, like sun, sunshine or sunny, then like a summer, ocean, like a national park, public park. This kind of like the outside, the material, we think they help us for like have some happy, fun, enjoy. That's true. I agree. The environment, I agree. For many ways, our happy life, our enjoy from outside. If you go to vacation, like Alaska, Hawaii, like if you live in Seattle, Seattle winter is very dark and cold. So a lot of people got depression in Seattle, Portland, Vancouver, Alaska too. So people try to leave, go somewhere in the winter. So people think if I go to somewhere like more sunny, more light, more warm, then I'll find some happiness, some enjoy. So I agree, I agree. That's true. This physical body needs lots the support from outside. That's true. Also, the mind also need this kind of helper or support from outside. Yes, this is also true. So that's why almost everybody, also like especially the Buddhist meditators, they choose quiet place, beautiful place. Like if you go to Tibet, China, Korea, Japan, Vietnam, most the temples, they built in beautiful place. Like most Chinese, the temples on the mountains, the middle, the forest, the tree, and Tibetan monasteries also. They built very special places on the mountains, or somewhere less crazy people, somewhere less crazy people. So there you can meditate well, you can stay well, less like obstacles. But one thing, lots Americans, when they go to like camping, vacation, they enjoy on others' suffering, other animals' suffering. For example, many people, they go to Alaska for fun, and how they have fun, like fishing, fishing. They catch fish, and they eat lots like seafood, like shoal and crabs, and they pick them alive, still alive, then they burn them, then they cook. Couple days ago, one my sangha and their family going to somewhere beach, for like camping, summer camping. And this sangha told me they're going to do like this. They pick up, I ask, what are you guys going to eat there? And this sangha said, oh, we're going to, eat the seafood. Then I asked her how. She said, we going to, pick up the shells, the little ones. I don't know the exactly the name, but still alive. And then they cook, then they, boiled. And then they going to catch like crabs, and then they boil them with alive. It's shocked, totally shocked. We enjoy with others suffering, not only small suffering, extremely suffering, burning alive. Look, can you enjoy with burning your fingers on the fire? Is it enjoy? It's fine. If you boil your finger in the hot water, is it fine? No, it's not fine. It's suffering. It's totally suffering. But unfortunately, many times when I go to Alaska in the plan, a lot of people told me, oh, they're going to a vacation for fun, like fish, like that. Especially we Buddhists, we should avoid this kind of vacation, this kind of camping. Hurt others for your happy, your enjoy. That's not good. I'm not asking you become totally vegetarian, but half vegetarian. Especially when you go to a vacation, camping for fun. That time you should avoid hurt other sentient beings. other like animals. That time, if you can, you must like give happy to others, enjoy it, give to others. Look, you should like share your enjoy others, not like hurt others for your enjoy, your happiness. That's not good. If you believe you are fully Buddhist, but if you're like half Buddhist, quarter Buddhist, 5% Buddhist, maybe okay. Maybe okay. But if you believe you're fully Buddhist, that's not really, that's good. And then like go back, the cause of happiness, cause of suffering. Why we have, even we like try to avoid the suffering, but still lots sufferings. Why? Almost we are like in a person of like somewhere. If you avoid this suffering, then another suffering follow you. If you like stop this problem, another problem come. Why? Why? What's wrong? What happened? Why? Why you cannot totally avoid this sufferings? Because the truth is, you didn't try avoid the cause of suffering. Always you try to avoid the result of suffering. You don't think about the cause. What is the cause of suffering? What is the cause of happiness? This is very important. So when we think about, when we talk about suffering and happiness, you must think about what is the cause of happiness, what is the cause of suffering. Especially the suffering. So the Buddha's point of view, the cause of all suffering is like ignorance. Ignorance. And what is the cause of ignorance? Self. Think of self. Thought of self. Self-cherishing. Tibetans say rang chinzen. Rang chinzen means self-cherishing. I'm number one. I'm more important than anyone else. Self-cherishing, self. You strongly believe there's a self. You strongly believe there is a self inside this body. You strongly believe you are George, David, Sarah, Carolyn, Kathleen, whatever. You strongly believe. You strongly believe you're like identified. The name. If your parents give you a name like a Laura, Lori, Sarah, you think I'm Sarah. There's a Sarah. There's a Laura. There's a David. Like you holding a baby. You worry so much for this baby. This baby Sarah, baby David, baby George. You can do any things for the baby Sarah, baby David. You can hurt others for baby Sarah's happiness. You can forget the karma. You can forget the samaya for, take care of the baby George, baby Sarah. This self, the self. And you never think about where is this self. Is this truth? This self is real? So mostly we, don't investigate, we don't look, we don't search. Where is the self? Just we believe. Then we create karma for this, shadow. Like someone say, oh, there's a tiger inside your bed. You just believe. Then you're afraid. You cannot go inside your bedroom because you believe there's a tiger. Because someone said. This is exactly the same like your parents gave you the name, like Sarah, George. That means there's a George. You're George. There's a George inside your body. Since then you believe there's a George. There's Sarah. I'm Sarah. Same thing like someone told you there's a tiger inside your bedroom.